Door exit off. Thank you.
Battery 60%. Connected to iPad.
We on day 15? Yeah.
Even stop.
Hey, what's up? You're here first. Let's go. We missed afternoon court because I went down to my daughter's, so I'm trying to find it.
Jeffrey Drake looked at her. Yep. 19.
You're going to bed? Okay. Well, this case is going to probably put you to sleep. They finally got the
Counsel, we all set?
Yes.
All right, ready for the jury?
Yes.
Okay.
haha. So you like that? So we have we're at 5 hours 41 minutes of a 7.5 hour live. So this is the afternoon. They finally got the audio and all that working.
Oh God. Well, I'll put you to bed, bed, bed. Rockin' Bonnie. Hey, Benny.
Hey, we're listening to afternoon court. I was I went for a ride. Me and Ace went for a ride, so I didn't get to do afternoon court. So I wanted to listen in. This lady's been ready to testify for hours. You walking?
Yeah, and this loud, annoying freaking motor.
I'm gonna fast forward it here. Let me fast forward this. If it's too fast, let me know. Oh shit. What happened? Ah, where'd it go?
To go down. So
No, you definitely don't want to listen.
They are still.
Prosecution was believer that. Mr. Rankin.
yes, thank you.
testify. Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Court is back in session. You may be seated.
Your Honor, for the purpose of the record, we return back to the trial of Commonwealth versus Lindsay Clancy. All parties are present, including the defendant and including the 18 jurors.
All right. Thank you, Madam Clerk. Members of the jury, I think we got everything fixed. So thanks for your patience. The next witness that's going to testify is going to be testified either by Zoom or teleconference, as you can see. I just want to tell you, this witness will be under oath, and you can consider her testimony the same as if she was testifying here live. Okay? All right. Mr. Rankin.
Yes, thank you.
May I swear her in?
Yes.
Dr. Lapisato, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony and the evidence you shall give to the court and the jury in the matter now pending between the Commonwealth and the defendant at the bar shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you.
Counsel.
Good afternoon, Doctor. Can you hear me?
You're a little echoey, but I can hear you.
Okay, I'm just standing in the corner here so that everybody can hear you. Tell us your name and spell your last name.
Dr. Elizabeth Laposata, Laposata.
And fair to say that you have some issues that require you to speak to us today by Zoom rather than appearing in person as you intended to do. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Tell us what you do for work, Doctor.
Well, I'm a medical doctor, board certified in anatomic and forensic pathology. So I have an active practice in forensic pathology where I review cases to understand how people get injured or how people die.
And can you tell us your educational background?
Certainly. I graduated from Bucknell University in 1975, cum laude with honors in biology.
Sorry, classy, she's not old as fuck.
Maryland School of Medicine, where I graduated with my MD degree in 1979. I did
I think she's a better one than the last one.
internship at Johns Hopkins Hospital in anatomic pathology, which is the study of diseases of the body. Then I trained in St. Louis, Missouri, with a fellowship in forensic pathology, which is understanding causes of death and how trauma affects the body.
Do you hold any board certifications or any licensures in that field, Doctor?
Yes, in 1983, I sat for my board exams and became board certified diplomat of the American Board of Pathology in anatomic and forensic pathology.
And tell us your work history, if you would, please.
Certainly, since I became board certified in 1983, I've had faculty positions in St. Louis University School of Medicine, where I also was the assistant medical examiner for the city of St. Louis. I then moved to Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, where I ran the autopsy service at the hospital at the University of Pennsylvania. I had a faculty appointment there, a research lab, and I taught forensic pathology to medical students. I was also a city of Philadelphia medical examiner. After that, I was a assistant medical examiner for the state of Delaware. And in 1993, I was selected to be chief medical examiner for the state of Rhode Island, which was a position I held until 2005 when I started my independent consulting practice. So
you've been an independent consultant testifying in courts and working on cases since 2005?
At my own business, yes, and certainly testified on cases before that as medical examiners employed for the city of St. Louis, the city of Philadelphia, and the state of Delaware, and the state of Rhode Island.
Okay, and now you're independent on your own, as it were, correct?
I am, as it were, yes.
Now, did I reach out to you on the case of the Commonwealth versus Lindsay Clancy and ask if you would help us out by looking at the discovery of the case?
It's stuffing.
And they basically had a theory that they wanted to run with that
They're gonna call the cops on you.
Pardon?
They're gonna call the cops on you.
Who's gonna call the cops?
What the hell? Why do I keep... Oh, there it is.
And you're here to testify today. Can you tell the jurors what you actually reviewed as a basis of your opinion for your testimony?
Certainly. I reviewed medical records, and I have a list here on Dawson Dawson Clancy. I reviewed the Office of the Medical Examiner entire file. I reviewed his EMS reports, his terminal hospitalization, the Duxbury Police supplemental narrative, Duxbury Police narrative, and his pediatric South Shore healthcare medical records.
Could I just interrupt you for a minute? I apologize.
Sure.
Just in the interest of time, rather than going through
that
every
was so
single,
cool.
let me ask it this way. Did you look at police,
Okay.
did you look at police reports?
Yes,
Did you look at grand jury minutes?
yes,
Did you look at medical records for Lindsay Clancy?
yes, I did.
Can you tell the jurors what medical records you looked at?
For Dawson Clancy?
No, for Lindsay.
I looked
No, not Dawson. For Lindsay Clancy.
Oh, yes, I looked at her South Shore medical records when she was admitted on the evening of January 24th. I looked at her Brigham and Women's Hospital records, photographs that were taken of her and published in her hospital records. I looked at the Department of State Police Crime Laboratory Toxicology report, crime scene photos of the bedroom, the outside of the house, crime scene photos, approximately 500 of them, grand jury proceedings, and photographs of the round exercise band.
How about medical records? Did you review medical records?
Thorough.
Yeah.
Lindsay and her treatment by healthcare providers in 2022 into 2023.
I gotta change this date. We're not on day 14 no more.
Well, I looked at her records from the post-injury records from South Shore Hospital, where she was first transported after she was found in the backyard of her house. And then I looked at her hospital records where she was transferred from South Shore Hospital to Brigham and Women's Hospital.
Excellent. Doctor, in the course of preparing for your testimony here, did I direct you to a gentleman, Mr. Drake, and ask him for help putting together a little diagram to illustrate your testimony?
Yes, you did. I gave Mr. Jeffrey Drake graphics.
Yes.
Under my direction, we put together some illustrations.
And, Your Honor, could I, we all know what it is, could I argue this now?
If you want to, is there any objection?
This is the prior
Other than- Yeah, so same ruling, that may be admitted. Do you want to pass out those?
Sure, that'd be great.
Yeah. Members of the jury, copies of what was just introduced as the exhibit. It's just you kind of follow along with the testimony. And at the end, you can ask to pass it back to the courts. Mark that.
281.
Thank you.
All set?
Yes. Thank you. Now, Doctor, first of all, you made reference to Dawson Clancy. Have you had a chance to review medical records and photographs and autopsy reports on Dawson Clancy?
Yes, on Dawson, Cora, and Callan.
All three, okay. Three of the children?
Yes.
One of the questions that I have is that of the photographs, the autopsy photographs that you
Spring,
were...
do you want to take that? It might be just kind of confusing. That's better. Then we can go back, when we get back to the charts, we can do that. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. The autopsy photographs, did you have a chance to review those, Doctor?
Yes, I did.
And in your extensive experience, have you had a chance to see autopsy photographs of young children, infants, adults, people being examined prior to an autopsy and of course during an autopsy?
Oh, yes, many.
Now, my question simply is, did you notice on the autopsy photographs of the children what, let's say, have been referred to as bruises to this jury? Have you seen, are you aware of that testimony?
Yes, there were bruises consistent with active children jumping and running.
And how about medical treatment and procedure? Did you make any observations, in your opinion, to a reasonable degree of medical certainty as to the cause? For example, on the infant's head, bruising on the head, what appears to be bruising.
Here?
Yes, on Callan when he was in the hospital, and there are even photographs of him in the hospital. He had EKG or EEG, electroencephalogram, monitoring devices attached to his head so the doctors could follow his brain waves. And they are little round cup-like things, and so where they were attached, actually on both sides of his head, they did leave a small little brown kind of parallel mark, little lines there that were from medical treatment for monitoring his brain waves. He also had many puncture wounds and evidence of medical treatment in that way.
And did you also notice that there would be, appear to be on occasion fluid that might be
Trigger
mistaken
warning.
for a bruise?
That's possible, yes. If there is some liquid fluid that's a little blood tinged, you can see it on the surface of the skin, then it would be something you could wipe off.
So, for example, doctor, to a reasonable degree of medical certainty on the photographs of the infant that show what you say were the couplet marks on the area of the skull, they don't come from anybody squeezing, beating, pushing, or causing any injury to that child, in your opinion. Is that correct?
No, absolutely not, no.
Doctor, you also had a chance to review the medical records of Lindsay Clancy when she went to the South Shore Hospital and then subsequently went to the Brigham and Women's Hospital. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And you don't have to get into detail. We've heard it a number of times, but there were injuries to her left wrist, her right wrist, her neck. Is that correct?
Yes, there were sharp force injuries to those areas.
And in your practice as a pathologist, have you had occasion over the years and over the many cases that you have had involvement with to observe self-inflicted wounds to a person's wrist or their neck in the course of a suicide attempt?
So many times.
We're not 18 plus either.
And can you tell the jury, to your opinion, to a reasonable degree of medical certainty, as to the nature of these injuries, and are they consistent with somebody trying, in your opinion, trying to kill themselves?
Sustained.
So you would agree that there's an injury to the left wrist, injury to the right wrist, that's a sharp inside wound, is that correct?
Yes, they're cutting type wounds made by a sharp object such as a knife.
Okay. And how about the neck? Did that penetrate the fascia or did that penetrate the skin? To what degree?
Yes, there were also linear, superficial incised wounds to her neck, and there were several of them, and one or two of them went deeper. There was bleeding also from the wounds on her wrist, and there were numerous attempts at cutting the skin, which we call hesitation marks, which are a classic finding in suicide attempts. And they did.
I want to see if I could play it without getting in trouble. And I think it, yeah.
Blood vessels that were under the skin, and you can also tell from looking at the photos of Lindsay taken in the hospital when she was first admitted, and also when the photograph of the bedroom, her bedroom, you could see there was significant bloodshed event from those cutting injuries.
Now, did she also sustain an injury to her neck from your review of the medical records?
Yes.
Can you tell us what type of injury, and if we could, and if it assists the jury with you, you can make reference to the pages of the little report and the diagrams, page 4, 5, and 6. and tell us what we're looking at.
Okay, let's see, so are we ready to look at number 4?
Sure, yep, start off with 4.
Okay, so.
Just so you know,
what
I
we-
think that's the first page that you have, so it's just.
Yes, that's right, yes, page 4 is actually page 1. Yeah, so what we have here is to show you how Lindsay was injured. And I got this from the scene photographs, from all her medical history, and my knowledge and training, understanding how injuries happen to the body. So if we look at the left-hand side of this panel, we see a depiction of the back side of the house. And the top window on the second floor is open. That's where she would have put her palms down on the windowsill and put her head out and precipitated down to fall on the hard frozen ground. During her fall, head first, she had cuts on her wrists which were bleeding, and her coming head down on the side of that building would then transfer some of that blood onto the side of the building, which was found in the scene photograph. She then hits really head first, and as her body descends that 13 or 14 feet. And if you look at the, so she really did a free fall dive head first. Then if you look on the right upper 2 diagrams that just show a skull, this illustrates the forces then that were applied to Lindsay's head from hitting the ground and then her head bending a little bit. And what she got from that is what we call a characteristic burst fracture or a Jefferson fracture. And this is a fracture that we see with people who hit their head on, like if they've taken a dive into a swimming pool and they hit their head on the bottom. It's a classic finding in people who have energy applied to the falling head. And what it does is that it takes the first cervical vertebrae, which kind of looks like a donut, as you see up there in the middle, and it squashes it. The base of the skull then squashes that. And then like a donut, it kind of spreads it out. And she had 6 or 7 fractures of that cervical vertebrae. Number 1, the ring of that. And the fractures I have pointed to there with arrows. So that is called the characteristic Jefferson fracture from hitting your head, the top of your head, in a dive first position. So you could also describe it as a bursting type fracture. But you don't get any spinal cord injury from that because the area, the hole in the middle is pretty big. So it just crushes down on the sides and fractures the ring around the spinal cord. So that tells me immediately that she landed head first and went down the window, went down head first. Then the energy of that cervical squashes that, and then like a donut, it kind of spreads it out. And she had 6 or 7 fractures of that cervical vertebrae. Number 1, the ring of that. And the fractures I have pointed to there with arrows. So that is called the characteristic.
Do you see the fall on the left?
Yeah.
That's how I was trying to describe it. So like when you fall head first, you're basically like going top heavy and then your feet will just flop over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cause she I see now.
13 feet, and she crushed how many vertebrae it said? C1 and C2, right?
More than that, I thought.
Right there.
C1 crushed, C2 fracture, and you see that C6 and 7 down there? That's what I broke in my accident, and they said if it was any one of those other ones, I wouldn't be walking right now. Fuck. It's wild just to see it in front of you.
Yeah, see how her head, she head first, and her head went up that way.
Top.
Her chin hit her, yeah.
You see the fracture, the top view of the fracture bone. Crushed that C1 vertebrae. There's a fracture in all those arrows of her C1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang. Whew. Hey, Locked, Zita's trying to message you.
Yeah.
She said your DMs are off?
Yeah. Said you were suspended or something.
Fracture from hitting your head, the top of your head, in a dive first position. So you could also describe it as a bursting type fracture. But you don't get any spinal cord injury from that because the area, the hole in the middle is pretty big, so it just crushes down on the sides and fractures.
Pineapples, the hospital sent my old man home with a fractured vertebrae. Yeah, he went to work for 4 more months, and then they found it in a stomach CT scan, a fracture on his vertebrae.
The ring around the spinal cord. So that tells me immediately that she landed head first and went down to the window, went down head first. Then
you see why he's sitting there?
From her head
to block the view.
Down her vertebral body.
Yeah. He didn't want her sitting by herself while this was going on.
Fractured and compressed C1. The lower right-hand panel there puts that. Her jaw, and then the C1 is pointed out there, and other little springs.
She didn't have no skull fracture?
Squished and compressed together and fractured.
Now, looking at the next page, which would be 5, does that assist us in looking at the illustration of the injury to the spine?
Yes, so this is after her head hits, so she gets her head first, then there is some flexion of her body, and the energy.
Remember the other.
From the impact is transmitted down her vertebral column. And what that did was it crushed the number of her thoracic vertebrae or vertebrae in the chest area and actually made thoracic vertebral body T5 be compressed and move over the top of the lower vertebrae, and that is what injured her spinal cord. In the right-hand panel there, the yellow tube coming down is the spinal cord, and the T thoracic vertebral 5 and 6 is pictured there, and you can see that her whole spinal column was compressed and it moved forward and out of place, causing her spinal cord injury. There were also injuries that are indicated by little red stars there, and those are fractures of the transverse processes of the cervical vertebrae. So when they were compressed, the areas where the joints are between the vertebrae were compressed and fractured those transverse processes. So she had a bending injury, and she also had a right posterior rib injury. You can see on the left-hand panel, her shoulders are also hitting the ground, and that caused a fracture of the right first rib in the back, and the flexion of
Who's that guy next to her?
also damaged
the
her thyroid gland
Oh, okay.
and some of her voice box cartilages.
Weird, because we usually see Redigan next to her.
He's usually.
Can you tell us what
He's usually sitting in the gallery, and you see him sometimes coming and whispering stuff to the lawyer. But with this
Oh, okay.
testimony being about her and her injuries, I think he didn't want her sitting by herself.
Oh,
Like
okay.
he actually they said that he sits beside her or whatever to get the camera off for her. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
yes, huh?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But also, too, I seen a clip where if you look at her face when Patrick's giving his testimony, she almost looks frightened. Like, it's just her face is weird. I don't know. Go ahead. Oh, she's paused.
Looking at them.
Yes, this is the final resting position of Lindsay's body as documented
Right
in
back.
all the materials I reviewed that are on the left-hand side. So she is lying down on hard, frozen ground. Her clothing is wet. She has on indoor clothing. The time that this occurred, it was dark and no sun. The temperature was in the low 30s, so she is going to be at risk of her body temperature going down, lying on that cold ground. In addition to, now that her thoracic chest spine is fractured, that has totally disrupted the thermal regulation of the bottom half of her body. So she is going to lose heat from the lower half of her body and to approach ambient temperature. So there she is lying there on the ground. Then if we go to the right side of that, this is a scene photograph showing the area where Lindsay's body landed. You can see on the right at the base area, there is some medical debris from the EMS emergency treatment. Then circled in or put in a red square is a little bit of snow that has some blood on it, which would correspond to her position lying down as we see it in the left-hand side there.
And, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, then the last bit here is a X-ray of Lindsay, which was taken in early February after she had surgical stabilization of her fractured spine. So this is looking at the side of her, and you can see the hardware, which they look like little golf tees going to the left side. So this is the surgical metal hardware that was placed in her spine to open up and align her spine to try to preserve any function that was still available.
Now, doctor, when she went to the Brigham and Women's Hospital, were you reviewing the medical records and able to discern that she actually coded as a result of her injuries?
Yes, she did. She was in spinal shock and hypothermia, and her heart did stop.
And did you observe that there were, and I quote, massive blood transfusions to treat her at Brigham and Women's?
Yes, she lost a lot of blood around the muscles that hold the spine up because that was so damaged. So her hemoglobin and hematocrit and her red blood cell level was very low on admission.
And the final question I had, doctor, is as it relates to the records, it showed that she had a core body temperature of 82 degrees as opposed to 98.6, which we're accustomed to. Can you tell the jury, in your opinion, to a reasonable degree of medical certainty, what does that mean and how did that happen? I mean, that's pretty low.
Yes, that is low. That's like, 16 degrees below normal. And so her low body temperature came from lying on the hard frozen ground, which would be 32 degrees frozen ground. She had wet clothing on, so wet clothing is going to transmit the body heat into the atmosphere quicker than dry clothing. It was indoor clothes. She didn't have a big parka on. There was no sun at that time to keep her body temperature up. The ambient or the air temperature was around 30 degrees. breathe. She has a thin body, and also, most importantly, because of that thoracic spinal cord transection, she lost the ability to control her body temperature below that level. So that means all her blood vessels just dilate and they just lose heat to the atmosphere.
Thank you very much, sir.
Tree spray?
Thank you. Dr. Lapasado,
Yes.
you were head of the Rhode Island Office of the Chief Medical Examiner when it was cited for 10 violations and unsafe conditions, correct?
Yes, the unsafe condition was a light bulb out in a hallway, a computer in a hallway, and a few other minor things. I was very happy to have the safety inspection.
Right, those were the unsafe conditions, but there were also 10 other violations, correct?
They were minimal. I don't recall them. It was 20 years ago.
You didn't treat Miss Clancy, correct?
Correct.
And you didn't examine her yourself, correct?
Correct.
Now you talked about a Jefferson fracture and or a C1 burst fracture and how it can be from hitting the top of your head, correct?
Yes.
Isn't it also true that you can sustain a burst fracture by hitting the back of your head or the top of your shoulders as well?
No.
You say that she fell from 13 feet from the windowsill onto her head, the top of her head, correct? Onto the frozen ground?
Yes.
And you're saying that she fell with such force that she burst her C1 vertebrae and then broke other vertebrae in her back and broke ribs, correct?
Yes, just the force of a free-falling body, yes.
Okay. But she had no injuries to her head, correct?
I'm sure she had bruising to her scalp under her hair.
You're sure?
She did not have a skull fracture.
Right. She didn't have a skull fracture, correct?
Yes.
She didn't have any cuts or things that needed sutures, correct?
She needed sutures in the cutting wounds on her wrist.
Well, we're talking about her head right now. She didn't need any sutures on her head, correct?
Correct.
She didn't have any large dents in her head, correct?
Large dents? What do you mean?
From hitting the frozen ground head first, there were no dents or bumps or sutures required on her head, correct?
Her scalp was intact. The forces were transmitted to C1.
So through her head.
A very common finding when you go head first and hit your head.
So hitting the frozen ground, the icy frozen ground, not a bump or scratch or scrape on her top of her head. And then within her head, there was no brain bleed. There was no hemorrhaging. There was no injury into her brain itself. Nothing showed up on the CT scans, correct?
Correct. Her brain was fine. Her skull was fine. I'm sure she probably had some scalp bruising under her hair.
You're sure because that goes along with what you're guessing at how the fall happened, correct? You can't be sure because you didn't see the head, correct? You say you're sure, but you didn't see her head.
I saw the medical records and I examined all of those. I'm sure she had some bruise on the top of her head to the backside, as I showed in my diagram number 4. I'm sure there was some bruising on her scalp under her hair, but that was not a major concern at the time she was taken into the hospital.
You keep saying you're sure there were bruises, that you're sure that there was this or that that's not shown in any photographs or medical evidence. So you're not sure, are you? You're assuming.
No, I'm sure.
Okay. Let me show you some photographs here. No,
yes.
Let me show you. I'm asking the questions. Let me show you some photographs here. Let me show you some photographs of the defendant that were taken at the hospital of her head. Show them. Do you have sharing privileges on the computer?
Whatever you want.
Showing you here, photo of the top of the defendant's head. No.
Yes, I see that.
Cuts, no swelling, correct?
We just see her hair.
There's no blood on the white sheet, correct?
Well, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what you just asked me.
There's no blood on that very white sheet, correct?
Well, I don't see what's under her head, but that's not relevant to understanding that she did fall head first.
Any other type of injury to her head, correct?
That's absolutely correct.
Move to put the photographs you're just showing into evidence.
Any objection? All right, they may be admitted.
282. Doctor, in your report that you provided to defense counsel, you also talked about the strangulation of the children, correct?
I did.
And in your report, you wrote that it would have taken 5 to 10 seconds for unconsciousness to occur, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you recall testifying previously in State of Rhode Island versus Kimberly Fry, sure. Case number W1/2010-0413A? Do you recall testifying previously in that case?
No, I don't.
Let me refresh your memory. It was a woman who had killed her 8-year-old daughter by asphyxia, and you testified.
Oh, yes, she manual strangulation, yes.
Yeah, so ring a bell?
Yes.
Okay. And so you testified back in 2011 in that case, and you were asked if you have a very complete compression, strike that. You were asked, unconsciousness due to oxygenation can occur within 10 to 20 seconds. And you said if you have a very complete compression of the blood vessels of the neck, you can become unconscious within 10 to 20 seconds. And then you were asked, I'm just saying hypothetically, just strangulation alone is 10 to 20 seconds. And you said, if it is effectively and continuously applied, like in a lateral vascular neck restraint, most times there's a struggle going on, so you can't quite get that. So in that case there, you didn't testify that it was 5 to 10 seconds. You testified that it was 10 to 20 seconds, and that if there's any struggling, it could be longer, correct?
Yes, but that case was...
Well, that was a yes or no question.
It's not a yes or no question.
All right,
Defense can follow up.
hold on.
I love him. I love him.
And then we'll have a redirect if counsel would like to.
Well, I don't remember
Hold on,
what
Doctor.
I said.
Why don't you, Doctor, wait for a question.
You were also asked in that same trial, Doctor, the question put to you in that trial was, but once suffocation, strangulation, or compressions of the chest for 2 to 3 more minutes continuously while the child was unconscious, correct? And you answered, I think that's a fair statement. And the question was, you said that before yourself, correct? And you answered yes. And then the question was, I'm asking your opinion. And you said, the question was, after Camden became unconscious, after 2 to 3 minutes of continuous application of one of those three, and you answered correct. Is that right?
I have no memory of that. I'm sure you're reading it correctly.
Well, you have a memory of your medical knowledge, correct?
Sure, I have a memory of my medical knowledge.
And so at that point in time, in 2011, you testified that you would have to strangle someone 10 to 20 seconds at least to unconsciousness, and then you would have to continue to strangle them for 2 to 3 minutes for death to occur. And you said correct. Is that still your medical knowledge?
That's a different case. That was not ligature, that was a manual.
So either way, you're talking about the compression of the neck causing a loss of oxygen and blood, correct?
Yeah, I'll allow this question. Good.
Yeah, there are many ways that can occur, and the way the pressure is applied is very important in understanding how long it takes to become unconscious. These are the children here were the victims of what we call ligature strangulation. The Fry case that is coming back to me a little now, that was a manual strangulation and also a body compression, which is a totally different type of asphyxia.
You were asked about that in that case, and you were asked, but once unconsciousness has set in, you agree with me that there has to be consistent application of pressure, either suffocation, strangulation, or compressions for 2 to 3 minutes more, and you answered correct. So not all three. You said either one of those could cause death after 3 minutes, correct?
Yeah, just if you could rephrase that question.
You were asked, but once unconsciousness set in, you agree with me that there had to have been consistent application of pressure, either suffocation, strangulation, or compressions of the chest for 2 to 3 minutes more continuously while they're unconscious. And you said, I think that's a fair statement. So that's what you said, correct?
Yes, in order to become dead, brain dead, you need the physiology is that you become unconscious within 5 to 10 seconds, and then you're unconscious, but that's not dead. Then that continued constriction of the blood flow has to be still continuously applied for the brain to die.
Correct. So
that is what happens, and that's what happened to the Clancy children. The ligatures were wrapped around, they went unconscious in 5 to 10, maybe 20 seconds, probably less than 20 seconds, because it was a ligature, not a manual strangulation. So it was immediately compressed, unconsciousness within 10 seconds, and then death within 5 to 10 minutes after that.
With continuous pressure. With continuous pressure around the neck.
Yes, because this is a ligature strangulation.
Thank you.
Not manual.
Okay, so when you're talking about ligature strangulation as opposed to manual strangulation, tell us in your mind what that means.
Well, they're very, very different. Manual strangulation means that somebody's used their hand and they've pressed either side of the neck. Okay?
Has anybody ever been choked out? Raise a hand if you've ever been choked out. Twice. No? Whew, man, that's fucking scary. A little. When I come to that second time, he thought he unalived me, man. I woke up and he was so scared to see me wake up because he thought he killed me.
And is manual strangulation. Strangulation means that you have stopped the blood
Zeta,
flow
you don't
that
know my
comes out of
story,
your
so.
brain and the carotid artery
Yeah.
continues to pump oxygenated blood into your brain, but it can't drain out through the jugular veins. So with continuous pressure, then the blood can't get in because it can't flow out. It's kind of like stopping up a pipe. And then so you go unconscious within 5 to 10 seconds, but then with continued pressure, your brain dies. So the difference between manual and ligature is that manual can be kind of an off and on thing. You may put, you have a jugular vein on either side of your neck. So if you're using a hand, you might compress one greater than the other. You might let go. A person that you're trying to strangle may struggle and remove your hand a little bit.
Catch their
so
breath.
It's a very different sequence of events to end up with brain death and asphyxia. Whereas wrapping a round loop resistance band, which is a ligature, immediately compresses those vessels. There's no coming off, there's no putting back on. So it's a very complete, one-time, immediate, non-varying compression with those exercise bands ligature, which causes unconsciousness effectively within 4 to 10 seconds.
And in reference to the manual strangulation, where generally somebody would use their hands and perhaps press with their thumbs, that has a very common, that you see many times, fracture of what's called the hyoid bone, correct?
Yes, that can happen. Absolutely. A little U-shaped bone up underneath the jaw. So they both cause, brain death from lack of oxygen to the brain, but the way they get there, that's leading up to that, is a totally different pathophysiologic process.
So when counsel went through the Rhode Island case, whatever that name was, and was reading from a transcript and asking you questions about the time that a person through manual strangulation, and then she made reference to suffocation, she made reference to strangulation, she made reference to compression of the chest. That has nothing to do, in your opinion, with the ligature strangulation. Is that correct?
It's a totally different mechanism of injury.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I don't.
Doctor, as you said a few moments ago, the ligature causes unconsciousness, and then the pressure has to continuously be applied for several minutes to cause death, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
Anything further?
Yeah, once the person passes out, if you let go, they start breathing again.
Does that require
You
a
have to
person
keep
stand
pressure
over the
after they
body
pass
and
out for at
continuously
least a minute or
apply
two
pressure to the ligature,
by hand.
or walk away, leaving the ligature?
No, in this case, these were... Yes.
Does that require a person to stand over the body and continuously apply pressure to the ligature, or walk away, leaving the ligature?
No, in this case, these were elastic round loops, that were put around, somewhat tightly, pinching the skin. You could see little lines where the skin was pinched, and it just stays there. So it's a immediate compression of those jugular veins, staying there, and then death occurs minutes later.
Thank you.
Doctor, did you see these exercise bands?
Yes.
And you know that they're one long line with a handle on each end, correct?
Right, and they're round. They're a cylinder.
Right.
They're not like a flat band.
And you know they were wrapped around each child's neck and pulled to strangle them, correct?
Well, they were wrapped several times, firmly enough around the neck to close off the jugular veins.
And you're not aware, there's been no testimony, no evidence, nothing showing that they were knotted and left there, correct?
Oh.
They weren't tied in a knot and left around their necks, according to any of the evidence, correct?
The important part to me was they were wrapped several times, and then whether it had a bow or not would not really be important. It was secure and wrapped around the neck several times. Yeah, I can tell that from the
Yeah.
appearance of the skin on the neck that goes.
Sorry. Yeah, trigger warning. Well, didn't the husband testify that he went down and took it and untied him?
So he used the band, doctor, wrapped around the child's neck several times, and then left there. I guess you can't see it from where you are, but it just fell apart. It didn't stay in a circle.
Yeah, I sort of saw what you did, so.
What was that?
I said, I saw that.
You saw it. So it was left there and it fell apart, correct?
Yeah, what you just did, sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you, doctor.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor.
I was going to see you just for a second.
So we're recapping court from this afternoon because I went down and me and Ace went down and visited my daughter's new cat. Ace hasn't met the cat yet, and now he wants to go spend the night down at Britt's. I said, "Oh, you want to spend a night at your sister's?" He's like, "Yeah." And he hasn't spent the night down there in a while because he didn't want to get stung by a bee. But now there's a kitty down there, and he was just having a blast. And like, we got home, and he's like, "Can we go back down?" Not today. But so I didn't have time for the court case. I was supposed to go back live, but I enjoyed life today. Did the kitty, and I brought her she got her veggie pizza too, by the way. Yeah, finally got her a veggie damn pizza.
There is an excellent call on this court's in session. Please be seated.
So we'll be in, I know we always say, but we'll be in a short recess.
They got a headline:
come soon as we
accused
get the
killer mom
equipment down.
trial. Always. I knew you guys would understand. I dipped into this for a second and then. Everybody was having a rough day at work today. Britt had a rough day at work today too. Everything was irritating her. She got glasses?
Really?
She has. I didn't know she had glasses. So here's me. Is the prosecution arguing that this lady didn't land on her head? And I mean, I was awed that she didn't have no fractures on the top of her head or no bleeding or nothing. You know what I'm saying? That is odd to fall 13 feet head first and not have no scratches or no blood on top of the head. But all the other shit, I mean, what do you think happened? Oh. Shit over. I mean, there's no blood. Why was her hair wet? Why was her hair wet? I'm sorry. Yeah, I need to.
Court is back in session. You may be seated.
This is the record we returned back to the trial. Commonwealth versus Lindsay Clancy. All parties are present, including the defendant and the jurors.
All right, Judy Reddington.
Trigger warning.
Dr. Paul Zazel, please.
Who are they calling? Who was it? Classy. Another gray-haired man. I don't even want to show you. I don't even want to show Classy who's up on the stand. You ain't lying.
All right, good afternoon, Doctor.
I don't even want to show you.
Hi, Mr. Bradenton. Thank you, Judge. Good afternoon. Tell us your name and spell your last name for the record, please.
Good afternoon. Paul Zeisel, Zeizel.
And,
Thank
what
you.
do do
Trigger
for
warning.
work,
Yeah, I
sir?
should put the
I'm
trigger
a
warning.
clinical and forensic psychologist.
And briefly, what's the difference between a psychiatrist and a psychologist?
No, not that.
A psychiatrist
one.
goes to 4 years of medical school and does a residency in a specific field in medicine. A psychologist goes to graduate school, generally 4 years, and gets a PhD or a PsyD, Doctor of Psychology, in psychology. The difference in terms of clinical practice, psychologists are trained very extensively in counseling, testing, interpretation of testing, and that then continues to various treatment modalities, working with children, adolescents, couples,
Get 'em a water.
families, and it can extend beyond that. Neuropsych testing, issues of guardianship, child custody cases, and there are many variants in that. So psychologists are in the domain of treatment, testing, and evaluation of mental health conditions.
Can psychologists prescribe medication?
Generally, no, but the Department of Defense will allow psychologists in the military and overseas to sometimes prescribe medication, but 99% of psychologists do not have prescription privileges.
As far as the testing that you referenced, what is it you were referring to regarding testing?
So there's testing across various domains. If a person comes in with, let's say, concerns about intellectual functioning for a child, they would have a perhaps school psychologist or educational psychologist who would do testing on cognitive levels of functioning, or neuropsych testing, or testing that deals with issues of ADD, attention deficit disorder, or ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. There's other testing that would include, for example, forensic testing. That's the integration of mental health and the law. That requires a psychologist to know about the different types of forensic testing issues that might be there. So this would often be things that would be pertaining to deception, malingering, personality assessment, and sometimes sociopathy, or what's known in the DSM-5 TR, which you've heard about, antisocial person.
No, it's, we didn't, this is afternoon court. I was down your house during this, so we're catching up, and we got a long way to go. I don't know how long the defense's case is going to be.
Disorder. In addition, as I briefly mentioned, guardianship, conservatorship, custody issues with parenting, risk assessments for certain jobs that individuals might have, working for government and top secret positions, police officers, military as well.
So, for example, some of the testing, what is the MMPI?
So, yes, it's called the Minnesota Multiphasic Personality Inventory, and there are various iterations. There's MMPI 3, there's the RF. Some are focused on forensic assessment. It is a test that is been around since the 1940s, that was originally used to determine a sample the size of white men going into the military who would be good leaders. Today, the sample is based on a much more diversified population, including women and different racial ethnicities, and it's divided into two parts. One part has what we call a validity and reliability scale and a lie scale. Validity.
The lie scale, is that also referred to as the K scale?
Yes, it could be considered part of the K scale, and it's whether someone is being dishonest with the test, but it will change slightly because people on some tests, psychological tests, will want to come across as faking good. Some people will want
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Angela Johnson Reyes.
Changing it up. You're right. I don't want to go to bed on this note.
Wow. Nashville. I am so honored to be recording my 6th-hour special here at the historic Ryman Auditorium. What a blessing. I've been doing stand-up comedy since I was 24 years old. I am now 40. Aw, thank you for cheering for that part. I'm getting older. I'll be honest, having a hard time with it. I thought I was going to be the girl that no matter what age I was just going to embrace it. Like, that's me. Yes, queen. Yes. Turns out that's something you say in your 20s. Then you get to your 40s and you're like, ooh, no, queen, what happened? Oh no, that's too much eyelid. It's scary getting older. It's scary for women getting older. Because men, if you get gray hair, that's sexy. That's salt and pepper. Hey. Women, we get gray hair and it's like, oh, what happened? That's not fair. I gotta start changing some things about my life. I can't keep shopping at the same stores I used to shop at. Like Forever 21. No, you're not. Turns out that was a lie. I cannot be lying behind some 21-year-old buying the same dress as her. She's out here living her best life. I'm trying to remember to take my vitamins. We like the same dress for different reasons. She's like, ooh, has pockets for my ID. I'm like, ooh, pockets for my Tums. You gotta put that down. Go to Ann Taylor Loft where we belong. Go to White House Black Market. Do a loop-de-loo at Talbot's. Pass by J. Jill. Peek your head in at Chico's. And then go home because your feet hurt. I'm approaching the age where I'm gonna start getting my clothes the same place I get my groceries. Say I won't. You will catch me at Costco. Yeah. About to get them Kirkland jeans, them Kirkland socks, that Kirkland body wash. Hey, this Kirkland gang, what? It's about to be my new Tuesday. I'm gonna start out front. Give me a hot dog and a soda for $1.50. Then I'll flash my VIP card and mosey on in. I start with a lap of samples. Then I take my hair out of my ponytail, make a lap in the other direction. Round two. Hey, but if you come in for a second sample at Costco, be warned. These sample ladies get offended. They act a type of way if you come in for a second sample. Like they have been baking from scratch all day long. Like, really, Beth? Just give me another chicken tender. Why you gotta do this? It's embarrassing enough just asking for a sample. It's embarrassing, right? Because you have to pretend like you've never heard of this product before. You said it's a tender? And you dip it? Sure, I'll try one. I've been coming up with lies just to get a second sample. I do. I'll be like, I'm sorry, can I get another one for my husband who's really hungry? Where is he? Oh, he's at home. I forget that I'm a little bit famous and sometimes people recognize me because one time I came in for a second sample and the sample lady was like, I've seen y'all. I was like, on TV? She goes, no, this is your third time. Mind your business, Beth. It's hard getting older. There's too many acronyms to keep up with now. Like my friend texted me the other day, she was like, TLDR. I was like, what's that? She said, too long, didn't read. I was like, oh, well, too short, didn't understand. I know BRB and LOL, that's it. And I have come to realize that I am far too generous with my LOLs. LOL has become a common courtesy. It's just a thing you say. Like another common courtesy, if somebody's next to you and they sneeze, what do you say? Bless you. But are you really blessing them from God? No, it's just a thing you say. When your friend texts you and they're trying to be funny, what do you say? LOL. Did you really laugh out loud? No, you didn't. At this point, LOL just means I have received your text. If I reply to your text with LOL, at most, a little bit of air came out my nostril. If I reply to your text with LOL, this is how I read your text. Like, it was funny, but I don't know how to type back. If I reply to your text with ha 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 ha, that's funny. If I reply to your text with bwah ha 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 ha, like BWHAHA, that means that was so funny I had to spit something out my mouth. If I reply to your text with rows of ha 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 ha, I start using other letters like HAJK ha ha ha, QRST ha ha ha, that means that I said something funny and I'm really proud of myself. It's hard getting older. But no matter how old I get, I will always be younger than my sister, okay? I am my sister's little sister. Any other little sisters here tonight? Little sisters? Yes. Dare I say the little sister is the best sister? Probably because the older sister is exhausted from having to raise the rest of us. Right? Because when mom was at work, she had to cook, she had to clean, she gave herself spanking privileges. My sister was stressed out by the time she was 13. We'd catch her on the side of the house smoking those candy cigarettes. There was a dark period of time where she was going through about 6 packs a day. Probably because those things only had 1 puff of smoke in each cigarette. Those were some wild times, man. We'd be at the ice cream truck ordering fake cigarettes, fake chewing tobacco. I was 9 years old doing lines of lemon salt on my hand. Wild. I am my sister's little sister. We grew up best friends. We're still best friends. I talk to my sister like 5 times a day, which is great for me, not so much for her because she has a real job. And I call her when she's at work, so she answers the phone in her work voice. Hello. I go, hi. What's up? Oh, nothing. What are you doing? I'm working. Dang, you work every day? Mm-hmm. All right, then. Anyway, I was watching this show last night. It was real good, but then I fell asleep and I had the craziest dream. I was hiking up this mountain and there were these little birds in my shoe that kept chirping at me. Then I get to the top of the mountain and grandma's house is there, but not grandma from San Jose, grandma from Reno. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. Anyway, what are you doing? Still working. Okay, call me later. Bye. And I hang up. Only she doesn't call me later. So I have to call her later. But she's at work. I don't want to be a pest. So I give it like at least an hour. Then I call her back. Now she answers the phone. No more work voice. Now she has deadlines. She has things to do. Now she answers the phone. What's up? Oh. Real quick, do you remember when Dad used to take us camping? Yeah? And remember how we always used to have those Dorito sandwiches with pickles in the middle? Yeah? Those are good, huh? And you think she'd be pissed because I'm wasting her time, but now we're talking about food, and food is our jam, so she participates. Those were so good. I haven't thought about those in forever. I know. Do you ever think about Chef Boyardee raviolis? Yeah? Do you ever think about fish sticks? Yeah? Okay, I'll call you later. Bye. If I ever call my sister and she doesn't answer the phone, I automatically assume it was a mistake. She left her phone in the bathroom. I should definitely call her right back. And if she still doesn't answer the phone, then I wait for the text message from her that says, on a conference call, what's up? If I don't get the on a conference call, what's up text, then I know for a fact she's probably being attacked and I should definitely call her till she answers the phone. But she loves it though, you know what I mean? Especially when she's real busy at work, I'm like a breath of fresh air. Sometimes I call my sister and we don't say anything at all. We're just on the phone. And my husband doesn't get it. He's like, what are you doing? Hang up the phone. I'm talking to my sister. But neither one of you are saying anything. Yeah, because we're thinking about what we're going to say next. I love hanging out with my sister. We hang out all the time. Although it's been difficult over the past few years because of the pandemic. And I find it funny that everybody experienced it differently depending on what part of the world you live in. Like I remember when things first started going down in 2020, we were watching the news and it was like everybody in Italy was dying. Everybody in Spain had to stay in the house. Everybody in Florida was on spring break whole time. Just wilding. I don't even know if they heard about COVID. Because they were at the club every night like, hey, I'm a savage, yeah. Black sheep, blue sheep, black sheep, And I was at home watching the news like, Florida, what are you doing? You're embarrassing us. I remember when things started getting real serious and they were like, all right, nobody can go to work, only essential employees. And first of all, let's give it up for any essential employees that are here tonight. We thank you. We appreciate you. We are grateful for you. Whether you were in the ER or at Trader Joe's. It was a scary time. We didn't know what was happening, and you put that Hawaiian shirt on and you showed up. We appreciate that. It was an emergency. I needed my honey sesame cashews. They said only essential employees can go to work. So in my mind, I was visualizing all these high-rise buildings empty, cubicles empty, offices empty. It did not compute in my brain that that also meant TJ Maxx was closed. Because I went to TJ Maxx and the doors were locked. And I was like, what's this? They said it's a world pandemic. I was like, yeah, but at TJ Maxx though? Isn't this essential? It is for me. Any other Maxinistas in the building tonight? Yes. Maxinistas, we go to TJ Maxx when we don't need anything. It's just a part of our mental health day. We just want to go look at stuff and smell candles. I feel good at TJ Maxx knowing that anything I would ever need in life, I could get right here in this store. Whatever you need. You want a new outfit with a matching purse? We got you over here. You want some random spices you'll never find anywhere else? Over there by the lentil chips. You want some makeup for 50% off? Yes, I do. It's probably 7 years old. But it's Urban Decay for $3.99. By that point, it has Urban Decayed all the way. It's as if TJ Maxx was saying, here, you throw this away. I love TJ Maxx. But they always get me at the end in that zigzag register line. Right? Where they have all the last minute buys. All the things you didn't know you needed in your life. I can be walking around TJ Maxx for like an hour. I have 2 things in my cart. Then I start making my way through the line. By the time I get to the register, 87 items. All right here in the home stretch, you start walking through, you're like, oh wow, candles, coffee mugs, dog treats, slippers, wow. And then the line starts moving too fast. You're like, wait, I didn't get to see everything yet. Hold on.
Oh, shit.
I just want to smell that candle. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Ooh, God, no. Don't smell that. It's bad. Ooh, don't do it. Love TJ Maxx.
Say I won't.
The doors were locked. I couldn't get in to his mom, and he was complaining about me. I'll tell you guys what happened right before that. Give you a little bit of backstory. We were in the kitchen. He had just popped off at the mouth, was given an attitude. So I was like, okay, me too. So she took him in the backyard to word him up and be like, what are you doing? You can't be giving an attitude, like something like that. I missed the beginning of the conversation. All I hear is him telling his mom, oh yeah, well, why does Nina gotta be sarcastic? And little does he know, my sarcasm is what paid for this house. So you're welcome. But now I have to chime in on my camera speaker.
It's like that.
What?
Oh,
Her for my mom. I just came into town and went to her house and had to call the ambulance.
Oh,
She
yes.
has a really low heart rate. She's severely dehydrated from what I've seen. I don't know what her nurse has been doing with her, but obviously nothing.
Worse.
Apparently she's been overtaking some of her medication because the nurse hasn't been filling stuff. She has a UTI because the paramedics said that they could smell it, that she had a UTI. And she hasn't been eating very much.
Aw.
I just wonder if everybody could just say a prayer.
Yes, for sure. Prayers wrap around you all, everyone.
Okay, well, I'm going to drop down. I'm going to go up there here in about a half hour to the hospital after they get her all hooked up and set up.
Yeah, keep us posted. But yes, prayer warriors are already on that.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, keep us posted. Hugs. Whew. I know how it is. My mom over medicated on something. That was some scary shit. Yeah, huge prayers. I'm not one for praying out loud. Prayer. I'm gonna fuss up. Yeah, yeah, pineapples. But when the stuff happens, man, we have no alternative but to go through it and get through it the best we can. And then there's days where we're like, Jesus, can we get a break? Yeah. I was messing up my dad's mind by giving him pork protein. He wasn't breaking down the protein, and I would come back after feeding him eggs or a ham sandwich or a peanut butter sandwich, and he'd be all messed up. And I didn't realize that his liver wasn't breaking down the protein like it should be. And it was, I would come back and he'd be acting like yeah, it was not good. Go back. Oh, let's go, be Benny. Yeah, we just a year ago, my mom was up in the hospital, up in the city. Can't believe it's been a year. Oh, no shit. Yeah, that's a bummer. I hate to hear anything bad going on with anybody's loved ones. Man, my feet are itchy. Fuck. And then to find out somebody ain't doing their job, then that really pisses you the fuck off. Oh, Ace, or Britt, Ace messaged you on his phone. He was trying to get a hold of you. He wanted to come down again tonight. He wanted to spend the night. Yeah, so there's that. I said Britt had a long day at work today, bud. She ain't trying to deal with nothing right now. He said maybe this weekend. I said, well, you got to call her and ask her. And he's like, you call. I said, you're the one who wants to go. You call her and ask her. So you ain't gonna be afraid to call her and ask her, Britt, anything. So, just FYI. That boy ain't been wanting to stay the night at your house ever since he got stung by a freaking bee. So there's that. Took a cat. I know you did. I'm telling you, my foot is itchy.
On to fucking cover your tapping. It's annoying.
Oh, sorry.
Use your finger. We're talking about something. We're talking about something serious right now.
Listen, I'm keeping my brains.
You're sitting here tapping.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you was hearing my tapping. My fault. Keeping my brains. I can tap and multitask at the same time.
Can you? I don't think you can.
But sometimes I don't know. Oh shit!
You didn't have to stop. Listen. Oh yeah, say prayers. I'm tapping. I'm not paying. Like it just doesn't.
I was paying attention.
It didn't seem genuine, so I'm saying it. I'm sure it was. But you tapping and saying prayers. I don't like it.
Point taken.
But this is your live. You do what you want. You don't gotta listen to me.
I ain't.
You did.
My picture's done.
Oh, well. You're so full of shit, pineapples.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no,
What?
I mean, I don't know the whole story about her mom and how far away does she live? You know, and she trusted this nurse to take care of her mother. And then she goes down there and she has to call 911. Like that's I'd be feeling all the emotions. I'd be feeling fucking scared. I'd be feeling sad. I'd be feeling pissed off, like I want to fucking fight someone. Like that's complete negligence right there. Her mother better be okay. I'll come stir up some hell. I don't care.
You get all your work done. You get caught up with your work today.
Oh, listen. I think I added almost 30 fucking new patients today. Wow. 30. I'm pretty sure I don't even put in 30 new patients in a week. And I had to do it all today by myself. But yeah, I caught up. I left 5 faxes out of all like fucking 200 that I did today.
So the boss that said that asked when you said
I would have left.
Yeah.
I would have clocked out.
Does he see? So he's seen that you got all them done today.
He will. I can ask him tomorrow and ask what my productivity percentage was for yesterday. Just for my knowledge. I messaged him and I said 7 right off the jump.
He said he would have logged off.
He's so funny. He's the best. Like I hit the jackpot having him as a supervisor.
Oh, he's your main supervisor, your supervisor?
Yeah, he's who I report to. I'd messaged him the one time about something, and I was like, I don't really know what this fax is or like what I'm supposed to do. And he goes, "Oh, that looks like IRS doesn't want to do their job." Like IRS is our insurance. It's an insurance resolution specialist, and it's the people who do like the prior auths and bill the insurance and all that. This shot is $23,323.
Jesus, how often somebody got to take it?
The rest of their life for 20 they get, I think that's, I don't know if that's a month supply, which is 28 days, or if it's just one box 14-day supply. Crazy. It's for people, it's for
Rare disease.
a bone, yeah, it's for hypoparathyroidism. It's like
But you're not breaking no HIPAA law or none, are you? You talk about medication and the cost.
did I say anybody's name or date of birth or anything? We're just talking about a medication, that's all. Stuff that you can find on the internet. Right?
Right.
You know what though? I will
So
say,
So Ace is gonna come down Friday and spend the night?
I don't get off work till 8.
That's alright.
What's he gonna do?
His TV, his tablet, is.
Why does he want to play with the cat so bad?
I don't fucking know, but he bugged me for a fucking hour to get a hold of you. Did it today? He wanted to go right back down.
Pineapples. No, there isn't. It's crazy. But I will tell you that the manufacturer of this medication covers it if a patient has coverage and then like loses coverage. They'll pay for it. And not every single case, like not everyone gets it that has this, you know what I mean? But like our team works hard to get these patients to have like copay assistance, and people pay $5 a copay for this medication. But
What did she say? She had to drive an hour? See, that's the other thing. Driving. You're driving to hurry up and get there.
her mom lives an hour from her.
Well, I think she said she was in it. I don't know. I don't. Yeah.
Hang on. $300. What? That's fucking insane. I wouldn't be able to eat if I had to pay that much money for health insurance.
You didn't give me a hug today, but you gave Ace one.
Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't even thinking. He don't.
I don't really give you hugs.
Huh?
He normally don't want to give any hugs, though.
Oh yeah, that's why I took it, because I was like, okay. Wow.
Mara used to send me $100 coupon every month, and my copay ended up being $0.
I'll
Is the
never forget this. I'll never
manufacturer-
forget this girl paid $500 for a month's supply of an inhaler, and the pharmacy is probably going to jail for.
Yeah. Shh.
Why'd you tell me to shh?
I don't know. I just didn't want you to continue on with that story.
No. Damn, that got me. Anyway, I finished Graham's stuff that needed done. 6-month coupon. Well, at least that helps, I guess. That's awesome. Yeah. She did. I mean, she loved her customers. She definitely did what she could to help.
Yeah, she.
She broke a couple rules, though.
She put some of that in her pocket.
Mom,
No, never mind. Never mind.
she's going to prison
Is she for real?
for money laundering and shit. She'd be billing the insurance for name brand, and she'd be giving out generic. She pocketed all that money.
Wow. Yeah, she in trouble.
Huh?
She definitely in trouble.
Oh yeah, her shit. She was on the news. Didn't I tell you that?
I didn't know about the news.
Oh yeah, I got the video. Somebody sent it to me. Two of the girls that I work with there sent me the video.
You were out of there before that all dropped, right?
I was working while it was happening, but I left in 2020, and I think she got shut down in 2023. Hey, Betty. Yeah, that's it. Pineapples.
We're saying the prayers for Wing Ding, Ling Ling's. I've been calling her Wing Ding. Her mom, and for her traveling to go see her mom. Prayers that everything works out. God's got this. He's wrapping everybody's with comfort, and for all the doctors and the nurses.
Yeah, that pharmacy was the first one in my county to do the COVID shots. It was chaotic.
Oh, you could come right there and get the shot right there.
Yeah, but you had to be the very first round of shots, you had to be either autoimmune compromised or immune compromised, sorry, or within an age bracket first. And then they changed all kinds of different rules. Like once you open a vial, you couldn't waste anything in there. You'd have to give enough shots to use the whole vial before opening another one. It was insane. But after she got full reign, after a couple of months of it being released, she helped the community. She did a drive-through COVID shot at the train station.
Yeah.
Yeah. Insane. You want to know what's funny? Is when I had my Christmas party, Mark went with me, my work party. And when we left, he was like, I didn't like her.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, she just got bad vibes. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. I mean, to each their own.
Right.
And then all that plus some came out. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ace called me, but he was FaceTiming me. Is his lightning something?
Yes.
It's weird.
Hey, Pancake! Lighten up the gift gallery. Thank you. Oh, shit, I didn't realize. Petty Pancake, be Benny, Cannon, Kiki, be Benny. Thank you for lighting up my gift gallery. Oh. That's why I'm here. You know that, right? Petty Pancake with the universe. What? Britt, you just got a universe. Or
What?
a galaxy. I mean, a galaxy.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know where the cat is. Winston.
He hides when I come in there, little shit.
Because
I
you
don't
stink
know.
like cigarettes.
He doesn't. Well, probably. What?
I was just kidding. Winston.
Yeah, he goes straight underneath the couch when or goes straight hides. Like he afraid of people. Like he's so used to just y'all. He don't want to see nobody else.
He's been acting weird. Winston.
How do you know? I mean, it might not even be acting weird. It might be his normal acting because he's finding himself. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't.
Yeah, but the first 2 weeks he was here, he's never ran and hid. Hello. You got a little boopy? Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, that video. You don't know how many times I had to back out and then add the video to try to get a new song to play because I can't find any on my own. And that was like the fourth time. And I was like, that's perfect.
You know how to find songs, right? You
I
just
know how to
don't.
find songs, but I like when it picks
Yeah.
the song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got down off the bed and he was standing in front of the mirror, but I had just put that bag of clothes that you gave me in front of it, so he couldn't see himself. And then when I got up to move the bag, he ran.
Hmm. Beans don't burn on a grill. What you been up to?
Winston, where you at? Come on.
Yeah, Ace is like, well, you have to be patient, and you have to let him come to you, and then he'll eventually see how he did me. He just sniffed my finger, and then I just grabbed the cat and drug him right out. Ace says, well, you can't do that. I said, well, I just did, and here he is to pet him. And then I let him go, and he ran right back underneath it. He said, see? He said, you got to be patient.
Where the heck is he?
Ace giving me lessons on patience.
Well, I guess he doesn't want to come out. That's weird. Now this little shit's gonna make me get up and go look for him.
Probably sleeping somewhere.
Well, I'm about to not let him sleep with me and just let him keep him in the bedroom because Willow doesn't like it either.
Why? Because of the cleaning shit?
No.
It's 2:00. This is getting serious. A lot has changed since COVID. Globally, on a world scale, things have changed. But even individually, in our own lives, we have all experienced change in some way. Like, I know people who have quit their careers, quit the gym, quit their marriage. A lot of divorces in 2020. People were like, whoa, 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 I didn't sign up for all this. Actually, you did, till death do us part. Yeah, but every day, though? We had some changes happen for us as well. Like right in the beginning of the quarantine lockdown, when everybody was losing work, my best friend and her son moved in with us. And then what happened is they're still there. Yeah, we had said we didn't want kids, and then we adopted a single mom. It's a blessing.
Ear. Smacking her in the face with his paw.
She'll set him. She'll put him.
No, she comes over to me like she's gonna crawl in my butt. Help me, Mom. Get him away from me, Mom. That's what I hear when she does it.
Huh.
Mom, Winston's bothering me. I gotta go find him. Where are you at? Cats are temperamental. He's developing his personality. He's so funny. He does this cute little, like, you know, the little cat hop that cats do whenever they get scared. They like jump off all fours.
Right.
He does that when he wants Willow to play, and if she like moves at him a little slow, it's hilarious. It's like she didn't even scare him, but he jumped out up off four paws. The one time I heard him meowing and meowing and meowing. I'm in bed. I was like, what the hell is he meowing for? I locked him in the bathroom.
I locked Princess in the shed. Not so bad. Thank God it wasn't for long.
He has to be under my bed. I bet you 10 doll hairs. Oh, big stretch. Okay. Ready? Uh-oh.
I hear purring.
No, that was the floor. Uh-oh. I hope he's not outside.
See.
Where the is he? Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? He might be under the TV stand. Watch out, baby. Wow. What is that? Is that a galaxy? A meteor shower.
What?
That was cool. Did you not see it?
Petty pancake.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Petty pancake. Beans don't burn on a grill. Petty pancake.
I lost a cat.
Oh, can't find a cat.
Oh, what the fuck?
Why would you think he was outside?
I don't know. I don't know. Because he's not coming and I'm yelling his name? I've checked every hiding place. Oh. Where the fuck were you?
Where was he?
I don't know. He's right here now. He's sleeping somewhere.
At least he wasn't outside.
Boop.
I don't want him ever going outside, man. For real, for real. I mean, he ain't my cat, so I can't say shit, but. That's all he talked about when he got home was that damn cat.
That's so funny. Boop, 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 boop. All right, now let's go. Let Willow in. Now that crisis averted. Oh, look, he came running because I opened the door. How do you get a cat to come out of hiding? You open the door when he wants to go outside. You shake a bag of treats. Oh, this came in clutch, let me just tell you, okay?
What?
This pizza.
I It's either that or I was gonna stop and grab you the dessert too, but
Listen, I was sitting there, and I was like, you know, she's coming down this way. She gonna end up getting me that pizza.
You like that?
No shit. You walk in the door, the pizza. It couldn't have come at a better day either.
I told Britt he ain't been shutting up about that damn cat. He wants to stay, he wants to come down, he wants to stay over.
You talking to Dad?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, he just walked out on the porch. Any new development in the Clancy case? We started. I didn't really watch the whole full entirety afternoon. Defense had a couple witnesses on. The
How was
Patrick's
the mother-in-law?
Patrick's mother was on the stand today. She did a whole head nod, and people were on TikTok are blowing up about what the fuck that means.
She did a head nod when?
When she was coming off the stand, she looked over at Lindsay and gave her a head nod. Bringing up all these experts on. The one was an expert on, the Philadelphia coroner and explained the injuries of her and how she came out the window. She came out the window head first, landed on her head and broke her neck and her spine. Went through all that. One other older guy, we barely got through his testimony. Classy was madder in hell.
Glasses.
They were in the car. They were in a glove box.
Yeah.
When I cleaned out the glove box,
They literally have the best freaking veggie pizza in the entire world. It's like whack. That's how addicting it is.
They've been in my glove box cart.
I know.
When I cleaned the car out, I pulled everything out. I just forgot to give them to you. Or put them into the new car. Oh, my. She's like, yeah, I'm tired. This novelty wore off. Can we send it back? Oh, you got food. Yeah, you're going to want to put it on 1.5 the first, well, not the mother's testimony, but the mother's testimony, the mother-in-law, prosecution done gave some notes and said, yeah, well, she told your therapist that these guys weren't real close, and she said, oh, well, I didn't know that. But there's messages between the mother-in-law and Clancy talking about, how she felt and stuff like that. But she didn't come to the house too often, and she didn't take the smaller kids. She only took the older kid. Like, she wasn't trying to change no diapers. I don't know. That testimony was a little off. She seemed more concerned for her mental health state than the mother was, but didn't do a whole lot. But none of them. Listen. When that girl went into that kitchen and told that husband and her mother, what she said about her wanting to hurt the kids, they should have got the whole fucking family together and something should have been done right then and there. Yeah, right then and there should have been done. You don't like ranch? Ooh, I love ranch. Two times I offered to stop and grab pizza and she got excited and it said veggie, and then 2 times I had to tell her it's closed. So when I grabbed her fucking veggie.
Yeah, the first time was you took a different route.
Yeah. That's what it was. I keep forgetting they're closed on Mondays. What's his name used to be closed on Tuesday? The one in New
They
Brighton.
must have just started doing the Monday off thing because they never used to be off on Mondays, to my knowledge.
Well, you figured they're not open 7 days a week. They get one day, at least one day off. I didn't even see the owner in there. Usually he's in there when I'm in there. Or usually he's there. Here.
I did it again. I was trying to talk to you and you weren't listening. I was muted. The fuck? Willow, come on, sis.
You was pissed I was talking over you.
No, I muted because I was eating my food.
Can't do ranch nor sour cream. Oh, I love them both. I'm not real big on. I mean, the sour cream. I like putting it in some recipes just to give it the little zing. But like
A little zing.
That chicken shit, the chicken shit you put sour cream in.
I can't do blue cheese.
I don't do blue cheese. I don't
I
like
can do. Oh, I love me some sour cream on a Mexican dish. It don't matter what dish. It could be a nacho grande with the nachos, cheese, and the mix. It could be a taco. It could be on a baked potato.
So you don't do it on your potatoes, like my sour cream and chives on baked potato too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the chives were for. I just shake them chives out.
They're for flavor. They're onions.
I'm good on the chives. Grandma always had the chives.
I like some chives. I like how cute they are. They're like this little. They're like little circles.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm not going to be able to breathe while I sleep. Butter only. Oh, nasty tissue over here. Oh goodness. Who gets a cold in August?
You.
Oh, here it comes. Oh. You see him? He's so funny. Only had elderberry in like as a drink. Oh yeah, that's what you're saying, to drink elderberry for my cold. I don't have any. Usually I just let it run its course. I took Zicam. I had like Zicam little tablets. They're the chalkiest things ever. I bought Ricola's, the lemon mint. It's just my nose. It's running, but it's clogged. Like, what? The fuck? I'm gonna end up sleeping with my mouth open.
Do you remember when Grandma suffered from the wouldn't close?
Yeah, she had to tape it shut or put a patch on, I think.
Yeah, she had to tape them shut every night.
That-
She was
Oh yeah.
taping her eyes shut every night. Yeah, that's gonna get fucking annoying.
Not as annoying. Oh, your tapping was earlier, and it's still annoying.
Sorry.
Oh man.
What did Dad used to say when we come? We are all now dumber. We all in this room. Wait, what did he used to say?
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to what you just said.
Oh, shit.
She did something the other day. I said, say it with confidence, Tyra.
Fred still fucking
Oh, she said, oh yeah, because we were talking. She was here when Ben and Hannah were here, and she was like, I was talking about needing gas in my car. I needed gas in my car because she needed a ride to go get her car. And she goes, did you know that it's illegal to pump your own gas in New Jersey? And I was like, that's a lie. And so I asked the ALEXA, and she was right.
Boil water, put Picks in it, and breathe in steam. Vicks. No, Hazel, I was just getting ready to say, what was we just saying?
Did she say Vicks? I got some of that. It's probably 10 years old.
Hazel be saying stuff all the time, and yeah, it doesn't matter. Hazel be always saying stuff with confidence.
Boil water, put Picks in it, and breathe in the steam.
Yeah, and Dad said Vicks never done.
No. What, the Vicks?
In the water. Put the Vicks underneath your nose. That's what shit. My grandmom used to put it right underneath my lip, man. I used to hate that shit. And then when I got older, she started putting it on my chest. Like, I don't understand why I had to go right underneath my fucking lip. Shit was horrible. And then here I am wanting to do it the ACE years later.
Could you imagine how many people need to be hired at a gas station to pump everyone's gas?
Hey, did you know that it's round bales of hay are illegal?
Where?
Everywhere. They want the animals to get a square meal.
Shut up. You haven't said dumb one like that.
Prove it's dumber for having listened to what she just said.
Oh, shit. That joke's so fucking old.
I fell for it.
I just did.
Is anybody watching this little man right now?
Look at how she's laying.
He always lays like that. He's playing with something on the floor.
Pumping gas is actually a good job. The day goes quick.
And it tips, man. People actually tip you.
Tips.
Listen, if we had more full service gas stations, I'd be a #1 customer, okay?
There's only 2 that I know of, Quick Fill in Falston and B&B in Elwood.
Quick Fill in Beaver. There's a Quick Fill in Beaver too.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one. But yeah, they're not.
If it's the one in Beaver, it's self-serve, ain't it?
No, there's one down lower end. It's
No, one in the middle. The one in the it's across from the cemetery.
Yeah.
That one, I'm pretty sure is what's it called? Oh hell no! Hold on.
What happened? My daughter had
He's on my ladder with my knickknacks and my things. Who wants a box?
Nobody.
Hazel. Do I not have
I'm
do I not
private.
have permissions?
I'm private.
Huh?
He's private.
I'm private, so you can't see me. Yeah, I'm private. I keep my shit locked. I have never tipped a gas person, not one
No.
time in my life. And I didn't know how to pump gas until I got to South Carolina. Nope, never had to do it. Yeah, they're one of the few states that still do that.
Who?
So,
Yeah, because they got to pay them people.
It's crazy that they
Cheaper
still
to
even
make
do
people
it.
pump yourself.
Like it's actually illegal. Like I've done it a few times, but like
Stunning human being. So people would message me and be like, "Aren't you a little concerned having a beautiful woman around your husband all the time?" And I was like, "No."
Why is it illegal for you to pump your own gas?
it just is. It just is.
Weird. We're saying prayers for Ling Ling's mom. She went to
Oh,
My
yes,
God.
hospital tonight.
I'll text her. Oh
Yeah,
no.
so
Oh
she hopped
jeez.
into a box and gave us a little bit of details, and then is on her way to the hospital to be with her. Ah, man, my ankles are itchy tonight. What the fuck? Oh, God.
Well, he's
Oh,
gonna come get you.
if
He's
it
gonna
was
come
your
get you.
hands, I would say you were gonna win some money. That's what
He's
they
gonna come
say.
get you. Go away, get away from me.
So, so my cat ventured downstairs today, and she
Huh?
did very well. My cat ventured downstairs today, and she didn't play with the dogs, but she investigated.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, she did really well until I walked upstairs and she ran upstairs with me. Austin's like, does she know that they're dogs? I said, no, buddy. She's never seen a dog until now. I mean, I'm guessing. I don't know where she came from. And I don't know what kind of cat she is, so I just put unknown.
Short-haired domestic.
Oh, well, they didn't have that option. Just says
Really?
unknown. It just says unknown.
Oh,
And then,
oh,
Britt, they called me today and they were like, I wanted to schedule, her name used to be Panda. I changed that shit out. So they're like, I wanted to schedule Panda to be fixed. I said, she's already fixed. Y'all don't know
You sure about that? Are you sure about
that?
that?
Yeah, they said the green dot means they're fixed, and if they're not fixed, they don't have a green dot. I made sure that bitch had a green dot because no.
What's the green dot? Where's the green dot at?
it's the
It's a
surgery. It's
yeah,
just a
it's a stamp.
tattoo. It's a
It's a tat.
tattoo.
That's what it is. I didn't know what the fuck it was when my girls
What
got
did you say
fixed.
the other color what meant?
It
There's
didn't
no
have a
other.
green. There's
There's
no
no
other
other
color.
color.
Oh.
There's no other color.
All right, I got that.
Yeah. But now I'm like looking at her and I'm like, are you fixed? Because I don't fucking know how to tell on a female.
You
So I'm
can't?
gonna
Oh,
ask.
oh, oh,
I'm
oh,
gonna
oh.
when I take her to the vet, I'm gonna ask. Just make sure.
He is gonna jump on her.
Even though, isn't it a little early to fix? Even if she
Got
wasn't.
fixed at 8 weeks.
They have to be 2 pounds.
Yeah, and they do it because they don't want somebody to not come back, and then you got another cat or animal out there not spayed or neutered. They don't
Like
normally leave the shelter until they are fixed.
Mom thought that Winston was a girl because of where his tattoo was.
But I didn't realize they took his testes from his belly because they didn't dropped yet. That's why they wait. Private veterinarians wait till they're 6 months, but
No,
shelters and rescues do it earlier.
Oh yeah, we did all the research because we were like, how can they do it so early? And
Yeah, I wanted to
there
know that.
there are three vets recommend, like, if you have a cat that's not from the Humane Society, it's recommended to wait, whatever it was. And then we did, we wanted to know how early
yeah.
they could in the shelter because, of the situation. They do it as early as they can.
Yeah,
Britt,
cats are too common.
did you see that thing I sent you today of the cat bed?
On the
It's like
window?
the floating cat bed. It looks so cool.
Yeah, was it on the window?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
I saw it and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I have one window that
But
I could probably like open the blinds and
oh,
have
look
him
at him.
like
Look
look
at him.
out that
Look at him.
wouldn't like be so bad, like nobody would look in because it's like right next to my neighbor's house, but not where like they they walk or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that bedroom doesn't really have anything in it, so if they peek in, it doesn't matter.
Petty at 4 months. And my first vet visit with my vet is always free if it's a new animal. But I did get her, I put her on my pet insurance because it was only like $7. So she's the cheapest. Shit. My Sheltie is the most expensive because she's 11. Oh, oh, is that Willow she's touching or a toy? I can't see.
Hey!
Turn the camera, Britt. Oh, it's a toy. Okay.
It's Willow's bone.
Oh, don't touch my shit.
She's doing really good. Like the way that she was just prowling at him, like the way that she was just looking at him while he was trying to get her bone. I thought she was gonna attack him, but all she did was jump down there and got her toy. She didn't make any noise. She didn't growl.
I'm glad we don't have TikTok shop. You don't up in Canada. You don't have TikTok shop.
No, they don't. Mm-mm. Nope. That sucks, P-Benny.
I did not know that.
Are you serious? You never knew that?
Nope.
All the Canadian people we met, and you never knew that?
No, I didn't know what people's shopping habits were.
No, you should know.
I know that now, though.
You got her from the shelter, right?
It's like a rescue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely have documentation.
I do. I'm just weirded out that they called.
Well, so whenever they called me,
like they should know, shouldn't they? Like,
well, the people who called me, whenever I was, did you get like a folder with like a folder with information and shit?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got the folder and I went through all the paperworks, like the toxic plants and all of that, and then there was a flyer for the local animal hospital, like up the way, and they called.
Look at him.
They called to set up a a visit.
Britt, hold on, Britt. He just straight stood up.
I know he's so funny.
Sorry.
And look.
Look at him. Look at him.
She wants nothing to do with him, but then when he doesn't want to play, she wants him to play.
Aw.
That'll all connect up.
They love each other.
Dogs.
Alright, continue. Sorry. Probably lost it though. You probably.
Hazel, look at the paperwork, and then they will call to make sure everything is good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Jersey. Oh, and my dad tells me this morning, I had a dream that you were on the plane and it crashed. Can you not? Because now I'm freaking out.
What the hell, Dad?
When are you flying
I'm leaving Friday night, evening. And I'm freaking out. I'm you, Tekla, right now. I'm freaking out.
I need to get my pen. Go!
Fucking freaking out.
Back up. Back up, please.
Yeah, I ain't no help in that area, so there's I'd be already rebooking my fucking flight.
I can't do that.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, God. Oh, I'll be alright. I got this. I'll be alright. I just haven't done it in a while. I'm not a person that likes flying. I don't like driving either. And I didn't want to drive by myself. Because that's how bitches get kidnapped and shit. I don't want to do that. Even though, when I was younger, I made some real crazy shit choices. I probably should have been kidnapped.
Yeah, right?
Just saying. Like, I think about it now and all the, like, sketchy shit I did. Like,
son of a bitch.
Yeah. I will be fine. Just be fine. Oh, I got too hard, imagine.
Sorry, I dropped my pen in between my wall and my couch, and I just had to use tongs to pick it out because I wasn't moving my couch.
You don't have a grabber?
Ripple, the part of Ripple I'm on is
What?
when the little girl comes in and visits him in the hospital room, and she looks like she's a ghost. By the way,
Huh.
What fucking show is
I hit
that?
pause. I didn't
Ripple?
finish it. Me and Dad watched that comedy show and said, "Ripple."
I gotta check that. Is it on Netflix?
Yeah,
Ooh. Thanks for the gatekeeping
it's
and don't
not
let me tell
long. It's
me.
not a long.
It's only 8
thing.
episodes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wait, you said that you said that you paused it?
Then Dad came in and we started watching that comedian show. He didn't want to watch Ripple. He hadn't started. You know, he hadn't watched it from the beginning. So I paused it to go back to it when it's just me watching TV.
Girl.
I need a show, but I'm pissed that it's 28 episodes.
Like what kind of show?
I like medical shows and shit.
Medical shows.
Like I'm into like Chicago PD, Chicago Med,
I love
Chicago
flying and
Fire,
jumping.
stuff like that. But Britt, I
Yeah, I
told
love
Teck
flying
this.
and
You guys
all.
gotta watch The Last House on Netflix. It's so good.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that yesterday.
Oh,
Is it a
it's like
movie or is it a show?
it's a movie. It's a movie. Rich would like it too.
Medical show. Did you watch Grey's Anatomy?
I'll be right back.
Yes, I still watch it.
Have you
Shit.
watched The Resident?
Yes.
Ugh, I haven't finished it. I like quit watching it in the middle of it, and then I never picked it up.
How do you just stop watching something? I can't
I
do that.
normally I do too, but I think I was in like the middle of a depression, and then I got out of it, and I didn't want to watch the TV anymore. So then I was watching so many different shows that I didn't know where I left off with one and where to start up back with the other. I've watched so many freaking shows.
I love shows. I love binging shows, but there it goes. There it goes.
What I'm trying to think. Somebody said that there was one that was
Jocelyn, what's up?
I can't find the word. It was
Does Jocelyn want a box?
why can't I find the word I'm trying? Filmed. Oh my god. There was one that was filmed in Pittsburgh. What the heck was it? It was
Jocelyn, or do you know you're up here? Sorry, Britt. I don't think she knows she's up here. Drop her. I don't know if she knows she's up here. Okay. She might be sleeping. I don't want her to get caught snoring.
I don't know who was that.
It's Jocelyn. It's
Okay.
Thank you, Petty Pancake.
Did you watch The Good Doctor?
Grey's Anatomy, Chicago, Medfire, and PD I watched.
Girl, wait. Did you
What?
watch Doc?
No. What's
The
that?
woman. So there's a woman. She's like head doctor, okay, and she's very like she knows that she's smart and she knows she's the shit, right? Well, she gets in a car accident and loses 8 years of her memory. So she doesn't remember the last 8 years of her life and how she was with people at the hospital, how close she was to like being put on a leave because she just was like rude. She was truthful, but the way her bedside manner just like left the door, like out the door, right? It's how many there's only like 2 seasons, I think. Hold on. There's 2 seasons. Hang on. You can watch it on Hulu, Disney Plus, Netflix, YouTube.
That sounds really good.
It's so good. I've been watching it with Chris. We're caught up.
Who the fuck's Chris?
Yeah. My godmom. Willow's godmom.
Oh, I thought it was a dude. I thought you were seeing somebody. I was like, what?
Nope.
Oh,
Let's
that's
see.
cool.
Yes, if you need you'll watch
I'm
it
gonna
quick.
try it. Yeah.
You'll watch it quick because it's good. It's got a 7.3 out of 10 on
Ooh,
IMDb.
you know what I can do? I can download them to my phone because I can play them even if the phone's in airplane mode when I'm in
Yeah.
the air. Sweet. Okay, good. Now I have something to watch so I can keep my mind off, if the plane
Yeah.
crashes. Her wedding dress when the wedding is 2 years the fuck away. But we got to do it now. Okay. Okay.
I'd be
Which
like
it
I'd
is
I'd be
it's
like
kind of smart.
send me a list of what colors and what styles you want and I'll order it online.
Oh, I feel bad.
No, I know the experience is fun.
Oh, yeah, she wants to show me like the venue and everything. She's real happy about it, and like she's not gonna have any kids, so she's like so happy about this. She just wants to be married. I did not want that. I wanted to get a house, so
Yeah.
it's always time to get married. Not gonna make me like him anymore. And like it's just a piece of paper. I should have got married in Vegas. That's what I should have done, but I
Have
didn't. I should have, but I didn't. I was already
you
pregnant in Vegas, so that was great.
have you watched Nurse Jackie?
Yes. Holy fuck, this bitch took sugar packets, fucking emptied them, put the shit in them, and sealed them back up. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I
she's
think
nuts.
that's I think that's based on a true story.
I don't know, but I
I don't
watched
know.
it. I, I don't even remember half the episodes because I watched it so many years ago and I binged it and then I was on to the next show.
Yeah, like that's how I was with Sons of Anarchy. I watched it. It came out like a long time ago, and I just watched it recently, not even maybe a year ago, and it was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. But I'm not a person that can like watch shows again that I've already watched, except like I watched Vampire Diaries, and I fucking watched that like 3 times. I love Vampire Diaries. Oh,
hmm
and I love the originals. I loved. What was the last? There was another one. I forget the other one.
What was the last one you said?
So it was Vampire Diaries, the originals, and then there was one more after. Like fuck.
I only
Like
watched those two.
Legisleaves. There was something else. Chat, help me.
No idea.
No
Oh,
idea. Okay.
the one that was filmed in Pittsburgh is called The Pit, I think.
Oh, what's that about?
And my sister said that it's basically like the trauma unit, like the ER.
Oh,
And
oh,
she
the
said it's
pit.
based.
Yeah,
She said it's like the episodes are based in like real time, like it's
like
one
ER.
shit. Like it's not like you watch Grey's Anatomy and
Is it like ER?
I don't.
How-
It's like an 8 hour shift is one episode, so it's not like they're
Oh,
fast forwarding in the episode for like a week later. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
like if a character is getting married, it'll like fast forward in one episode to that a bunch of different things in between, um timeline wise. She said
yeah.
this one is filmed like they work, it's one shift in the ER is the whole episode. I didn't really want to watch it because somebody told me that there's some pretty like graphic gore and
Oh,
I'm
I
not.
love that. I love that
I
shit.
I do
Why do
not.
you?
I can't.
Why do you
If
think I want to be a nurse? I
I
love that
can't.
shit. I could
If
see blood, guts. I could be in it. It doesn't matter to me.
the blood and the guts doesn't get me, it's like somebody with a broken bone or like something that I can physically see them in pain. I can't. I can't do it.
I've seen somebody had got into an accident and their legs were like they had their feet on the
No,
like
no, no,
dash. Yep,
no,
bone came right through the leg. Oh, I was crazy. I was like, what the fuck?
nope.
Oof, sticking right through like a chicken bone. I was like,
Yeah.
damn.
So I chat GBT because Google didn't give me a long enough list of things. emergency ER medicine for nonstop emergencies, trauma, ambulance, code, etc. The pit has 3 stars next to it.
Really? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'll try it. I'll see.
Yeah, that I would definitely recommend Doc. I've never
Yeah,
watched
I'm
The
gonna.
Pit, but
The pit's like the worst part of a hospital. Nobody wants to be in the pit.
right. I love when
It's like,
Grey's Anatomy, they're like, go, you're covering
we'll
the
go to
pit.
the pit.
You're covering the pit.
Britt, we could be surgeons just because we watched Grey's Anatomy.
I know.
Like
I
I
can't
know all
I
this.
can't believe I think I'm a season behind. I don't even know what's
There's,
happening in the
oh, I
most
do.
recent season.
It's just I didn't like after they got rid of like their original residents, like Izzy and Alex and all them. Like once that did it was gone, I was like, oh, then oh God. And I'm
Yeah.
screaming, they're trying to do something. I'm like, fucking do something. Oh, that's sad.
My mom got me started watching. I think I was in college. We were living here when we first moved in here, and I came home and she's binge watching. Uh, she must have seen an episode on TV, and she was like, "I got to go back and watch from the beginning." So we watched from the beginning. I think that it was on season 5 when we started.
Yeah.
It crazy. So we
Oh,
watched season 1 through 5, and then season 6 or maybe 7. It might have been 7. We'll never forget George.
oh, that was the worst. Oh my
Never ever
God.
forget George.
And then when he writes on her hand, oh, that's,
That
oh my
part.
God. Oh,
007. When she
ah.
like screamed, like she cries, she's like, "Oh, George!" I'm like,
And
"Oh
and they're like, what are you talking about? What are you, oh God, it was so sad.
my
Hmm.
god."
Oh, Mally.
Did you hear why he left? Why they did that? They
He he left wasn't he doing something else or why did he
no,
leave?
so the reason he left the show was because he's gay in real life,
Hmm.
and Dr. Burke was apparently harassing him on set.
Wow. Really?
That's what I heard.
Wow. I wonder if
Yeah.
that's true. Mm-mm.
Yeah. I'm
That's
pretty
really.
sure.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure we looked it up back in the day. I haven't started that over in a while. Okay.
And it's still going. It's what is it, 22 seasons now?
I think
I've
we're
been
on
keeping it. I've
23
been
or
I I stopped watching it for a little bit and then I had to go back and watch what I could go back till I remembered. I know
yeah.
Tekla just leaves. She probably went to sleep. Could you imagine?
So, yeah, it says my personal Brit should try the short list. The Pit, probably my number one recommendation. Extremely intense, realistic emergency department chaos. 2 is House. If you want diagnostic puzzles, basically medical detective work.
I
Uh,
don't like House.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't, I didn't care for him. He was. Uh,
There's one I haven't heard. It's called Lennox Hill. It says
oh, I know.
if you want real medicine rather than scripted drama.
I like drama.
Um, yeah.
Look, what
Well,
is he doing? What is he trying to get?
so that is Willow's food bowl,
Oh,
and
textbook.
I no longer leave her food. So
Can't.
she got back on a regular eat in the morning, eat at night, her whole bowl. But if she leaves like a couple of crumbs in the bottom, I just put them back in the food bin to give it to her tomorrow because he choked twice He choked twice on her piece of food. He was like, I'm like,
Oh my
no,
God.
bud. Nope.
Dude, my cat, I literally have to put the food bowl up where she can't get it and give her the wet food because she flips out
Just
about it.
finishing my
She
chicken
loses
spread.
loses her fucking mind. She bit me. I was too fucking slow. I don't know what the fuck it is. She's like crack. That's what it's like.
Yeah. This one, he gets fed his wet food in the morning and at night.
Yep,
And
that's what I
then
do too.
I've been trying to put wet food out like in between. So like I won't put wet food out when he's eating his wet or I won't put dry food out when he's eating his wet
Hmm.
food. Do you see he has this thing upside down.
I just leave the dry food. You don't need to just leave it.
He eats it. He eats it all at the same time.
Oh fuck. Well, he needs to.
Yeah.
They said they need a lot of food.
He's a little fatty.
Yeah, mine doesn't. She eats the dry food, but not like crazy. But they did.
Yeah.
I was reading that they need a lot of food at first.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put it out if I see if he acts weird and he goes
Yeah.
towards his food bowl, then I'll fill it. You know what I mean?
I don't even know where fucking Luna is. Luna Bean. Luna Bean.
I
But like,
absolutely hate when my nose is clogged because I'm gonna sound like this
you
talking
sound
on
like
the
a duck.
phone.
You sound like a duck.
I'm gonna talk like this while I'm on the phone tomorrow with with patients in doctors' offices.
Yeah, try not to do that part.
Where the fuck did you go? We thought you went to bed.
I'll do what I
Uh,
want.
I made my chicken spread. I did chicken in a slow cooker and it's finally got done.
11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I did
Jesus
chicken. I did
Christ.
chicken spread
Bro,
and a bunch of.
she started it at like 5 o'clock.
I did, but I did tenders, and then the rest of the chicken I put in a slow cooker for chicken spread.
Hey, can I have
Chicken
a
salad.
recap? Hey,
Oh, what?
where are we in the case? Like, what are they doing tomorrow? Day
Defense
17.
still.
Oh my God,
Never had
still?
chicken spread. It's chicken. It's chicken salad. It's
Wait, you said
shredded.
defense still?
Yeah, it's defense
I
case right
I thought
now.
they were doing closing arguments
I
tomorrow.
thought.
No,
Wait,
Oh, fucking Jesus.
the
when did the
prosecution had
prosecution
court
rest?
on
Why are you
Monday.
yelling? Why
On
are you
Monday.
yelling?
On Monday.
Okay.
Okay. Fuck.
I'm trying to go back to chicken salad. It's shredded chicken, um, mayonnaise, relish, a little bit of sweet mustard, onions.
I gotta do a couple of things before I go to bed. I'm gonna drop out.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be heading down too. I'm tired.
But
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
yeah. So the defense started. So defense started today.
I'm
Yeah,
just
defense
gonna
started
say
Monday.
defense
The
started
morning
Monday.
the defense the morning the prosecute Monday morning
Okay, I
prosecution
really don't
rested.
care.
Okay, well,
Yeah, it's the
if they
defense.
didn't take so many breaks, maybe we would have got through fucking a little bit quicker. But you know, also it's very telling that his parents are testifying for her. Just saying,
I
it's
don't
really
think it
weird.
really. I don't think it's really that
Yeah,
weird.
I do. I think it's telling. I didn't say weird. I think it's telling.
Uh,
All right,
And if I did
guys.
say weird, I shouldn't
all
have.
right,
All
love
right,
you.
good
See
night,
you
y'all.
Good
tomorrow.
night.
Good night,
Bye.
Britta.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
And everybody say a round of prayers again for everybody who's struggling, and big ones going up to Ling Ling and her
Mm-hmm.
mom.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Good night. I gotta be
I'm
up at
gonna try
6
not
a.m.
sleeping in too much tomorrow, but oh, and I got a doctor's appointment at 2:45.
Oh,
Ace got to go get a physical for school.
really?
Yeah, I did his paperwork, and
Oh,
I think the last time he needed one for school was, I think, third grade.
the boys didn't get one. I know they did for they didn't get it for middle school. That's weird.
Yeah, and it says if I don't have it done by September or October 1st, they'll do one there.
Hmm.
He's scheduled for tomorrow.
Night, Petty Pancake. I'm shipping out his box tomorrow, so it'll probably take 3 days. But it's coming directly to you. So, and I put Tekla and Ace on the box.
All right.
Yep. So I better get there because your address is fucking weird.
It
Shit.
will, I'm sure.
Especially driving there in the dark. Jesus
Tracking's
fuck.
free. Make sure you get a tracking. You gotta
It's
ask for it.
$100. They automatically do it. It's like $100 insurance tracking. Can I say
I,
I send it the
I've
cheapest
never,
way ground.
I've never got insurance on any of my stuff.
Do you know? Do you know a book of stamps is $17 now?
No,
That's insane. My dad's like, "Go get me the new stamps." I said, "Fuck it, not spending $17 on stamps. What are you high? The fuck?"
you use stamps.
He collects stamps. My
Oh,
dad collects them. Yeah, he's got like old ones. I miss the SpongeBob ones. I wonder if I can order them from somewhere else.
probably.
All right. Good
All
night.
right.
I'm going to
I
bed.
think I'm gonna decide to quit smoking here real soon. To be honest with you, so there's that
Ooh,
too.
that we've been waiting.
No,
It's about time. You can do it. Do the patch. Like me and Class did it with the patch. It was great. And the vape.
yeah, I don't want to
Just be
do the vape.
careful because I'm doing the vape and I got
I'm
once I
not doing. I'm not doing
hopefully
the vape. I'm
well
not vaping.
once I hope you can do the diffuser. You don't have to do a
I'm
vape. You
not
can do
doing
just
that.
air.
I'm not doing that neither.
Tekla, you're gonna have to do something.
I got these little things that I've been collecting
Okay.
to
Teddy,
have
you
in
need
my
to quit.
hand and to put in my mouth. Rich said he'll put something. Never mind. But
Oh my
anywho,
God. Okay. I get something in my mouth all the time. Anywho, good night. Good night.
sweet dreams. Cold turkey like me. Yeah, I mean I've done it before. Wellbutrin. I quit one time with Wellbutrin. Um, and then the longest I quit was 6 months, and I was about ready to pick up a drink, and I went and bought a pack of cigarettes instead. The dude I was with was really, oh man, he had me, boy. He had me so, and I was like, you either buying a pack of cigarettes or I'm gonna go fucking drink and get drunk. And I went and got 25 years, and then I went and got a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, all you gotta do is pick up that. Don't pick up that first one. So I'm gonna try waking up in the morning and not fucking light a cigarette or roll a cigarette, and we'll see how that fucking works. January will be a year. Let's go. Oh, we're running on a restriction. So tomorrow when we watch the case, we're not gonna in the morning. I ain't seeming to be making it for afternoon court. That's a damn shame. We can touch base on some TikTok shit, which that's fucking some funny shit that I'm fucking hearing. I'm like, wait, you just said what? Get the fuck out of here. Anywho. Ain't none of my fucking business. But I think I'm gonna make some shit just be like, just let's tap in for a fucking minute. Everybody else is. Everybody else is picking fights and wanting to fucking be, have attention. So I guess I'll go get me some too, since I'm already, like, seeking it. But, till then, I'm going to bed and, yeah. Fuck it, right? Tomorrow's Wacky Wednesday. Let's do some Wacky Wednesday shit. Decompress from this whole fuck shit of a case. You first? Yeah. I'm already in trouble probably for you being here. Everybody like, ooh, like we can't cross-contaminate the fucking groups. What the fuck? Half the people that are fucking mad at each other are gonna be fucking best friends in a fucking month anyways. Half the ones that are fucking at each other's throats, they'll be best friends in a fucking month. Well, wait, y'all are friends again? Oh, fuck. Shit. Alright, well, stay the fuck away from me. Alright, on that note, I'll leave. But tomorrow, hey, I'm gonna go. Wait, Tacky's here. We ain't hanging up yet. Look, I'm gonna go back to this color and I want to finish this fucking picture, y'all. Listen. Do you know how I laughed at my kid about her coloring? Yeah, I did. I feel bad now, but I'm stuck like Chuck with this motherfucking coloring shit. Tap to tap, 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 tap. I like, it's, yeah, shit. And listen, what did I seen something and and I wanted to tap the color to tap it to make it a color. I'm like, man, you seeing too much coloring right now. Stop. I just posted for a friend and gonna probably, oh, well. It's the fucking internet. I heard fucking what's his name was fucking bringing me up again. I don't even, where do I fucking hang, dude? Where do I hang out? Mind your business. The fuck? Why is that? Hey, what's up? How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody good? I'm winding down, about ready to go to bed, or about ready to go I'm gonna go finish watching Ripple, and then we're gonna start tomorrow's case. Did catch up a little bit on the afternoon side, but if you done not need caught up, YouTube is the best resource right now to get caught up. I wouldn't feed into too many AI videos that are out there because there are some wild ones. They've got all kind of fucking theories, and it is all over TikTok right now. Wild. I appreciate Amy for always keeping me, hey, nuts, remember this? You know, let's always keeping me in check. Oh, thank you for the heart on. Christy Joe, what's up? Everybody needs to keep their front porch clean and cool. Psh, that. I mean, listen, I'm gonna tap the fuck in, and I don't want to hear nobody fucking crying about it neither. Don't fucking cry about it when I fucking tap in and have my fucking say on some shit. Yeah, you might as well just sit there and stay fucking muted. Just saying. I haven't even really been on here. We watched the Clancy case, and then we started to watch the afternoon session here just a little bit ago, and then I turned it on to a comedy show, and now I'm sitting here fucking coloring. Listen, I heard this one person going, yeah, she keep coming across my FYP. Well, if you block me or hit the no interest button, I won't come across your FYP. But here, let me help you the fuck out. Block. I'm not coming across your FYP no more. That was an easy fucking fix. That was the easiest fucking fix. Do I tune in on some shit? Sure the fuck do, just like everybody else. I ain't no fucking different. I'm different because I married my husband? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Fuck you. I've been happy for the last 15 fucking years, too. Yeah. I ain't had a man put his hands on me in a violent way in over 16 years. Yep. I said never again. Oh my. God knew what he was doing. And I thank him every day. It's a pretty color. I should listen. This is worse than Candy Crush, I swear. And now I ain't got no commercials. Thank God. You know how many times I waited for fucking commercials to be over? God is good all the time. Listen, 1 through 48. I used to go, like, especially 1 through, they were my go-to anytime I was going through any struggles. I get a little Psalms book. Yeah. I need to get back into more of the word. I need to come over and see you on Bible study too. Just put the phone down and listen. Your voice is very relaxing. Britt, are you Britt still here? She probably left because I said I was leaving. She doesn't know what I do. Yeah, she left. Gemini! Stop that right now. Listen, I have a manly voice and a manly walk. My mom would be... I'm like, what's the matter with my walk? Now I'm walking fucking funny. Then I'd be all self-conscious of how I walk. And then I'm trying to walk right. Well, how do I walk right? And then I fuck that all up. Just walk, bitch. Why are you thinking about how you're walking? Man, I tell you, self-esteem growing up and through my adolescence and oh my God. And then in addiction, I was always on a fucking mission, so my ass walked fucking fast. You couldn't tell if I was a man or a woman. So there's that. It was like, that's a bitch on a mission. Yep, I need crack. Get the fuck out of my way. But trust and believe, if I relapsed, there'd be signs. I would make a post and say, I'm done with TikTok for a little bit. I gotta take away. I'm gonna stay away from all the drama and da da da. Fucking bug. I surely wouldn't be sitting here fucking coloring. Anywho. Here's me. If I did think that somebody had messed up, right? If I wasn't close to that person, wouldn't be none of my business to even talk about it though, right? Who am I? You know what I mean? Like, people are fucking wild. And I'm the one fucking wanting attention. It's usually never mind. Let me stop on that note. I'm gonna stop on that note. Oh man. Oh, blah, blah. All right, everybody. Ooh, thank you for the taps. Petty Pancake, B Benny, Zeta, Peacock, Jersey, Christy Joe, Fran, Gemini. Thank you everybody for hanging out, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, God willing. And remember, special prayer for Ling Ling. If anybody talks to Ling Ling in DMs or whatever, let her know that you're thinking of her, and prayers to her mom. Yes, you have a great night as well. And we'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. bright and early. I don't know what is on the defenses list, but I hope it picks up some speed. Just saying. Yes. Mwah. Bye.
doing that one thing. What do they call it? Try. I started trying. I started wearing clothes with zippers and buttons again. Hey, look at me go. I had to step my game up. Not because I was concerned about my husband. I just didn't want the neighbors to think that she was wife number one. Her son, Elijah, he was 10 years old when they first moved in. And he's used to being parented by one person, a single mom who's doing the best she can. So he knew. I'm the one that's like, oh, are you supposed to be watching YouTube videos before school? That's interesting. I love Elijah. I'm very close with Elijah. I'm his godmother. I'm Nina. So we have the auntie-nephew relationship. Been in his life since day one. Literally the day he was born, I was in the hospital room. I saw his head come out and go right back in. He wasn't ready. It was a long day. I love Elijah. We're very close. He's my godson. But something happened. When they moved in, our dynamic shifted to be more like siblings who fight. And I realized we were both fighting for attention. He's used to having his mom's attention all to himself. Then they move in with us, and I'm like, my best friend lives with me. We're going to hang out every day. This is going to be great. So now I'm the thing in his way. But he's also the thing. I don't have kids. I don't know how to share. I snitch on Elijah, but he snitches on me too. Because we have security cameras around the house. And he didn't know this at the time, but they were